Hello, third graders. I hope you're doing well. It's a beautiful day outside, so I changed my location so I can look outside the window here at the trees and the sunshine and the blue sky. And I'm gonna go on a little walk after this. Maybe you wanna go on a walk too and get some fresh air. You know, stretch your legs a little bit, right? Okay, today I'm going to read a book. It's called My Momma Likes to Say. And what do we have here? Idioms. We know what idioms are, right? So this book is full of idioms. And remember, idioms are figurative language. That is when someone says something that they don't literally mean. They don't actually mean. It's something that has a different definition than what it's actually saying. So we talked about a lot, and look at the cover of this book. Can you think of an idiom that represents the cover of this book? Have you ever heard anybody say, it's raining cats and dogs? That means it's not literally raining cats and dogs, right? That means that it is raining very hard. So the opposite of today. Today's a beautiful day. So as I read this book, I want you to think, see if you can find, I know you can, 3 idioms, and I want you to write them down. And then I want you to tell me their literal meaning, what they literally mean. So for example, I would write down, it's raining cats and dogs. That's an idiom in this book. It literally means, what it actually means is that it's raining very hard, right? There's not cats and dogs falling out of the sky, okay? So this book is called My Momma Likes to Say by Denise Brennan Nelson, and it's illustrated by Jane Monroe Donovan. Okay. Sorry I haven't read a book in a while. Been busy, and then also I didn't get enough books from school, so I'm trying to pace it out a little bit here, okay? And I'm gonna see if I can order more online or something like that. Okay. Does your mama ever say things that you think are quite amusing? Does your mama ever say things that you find a bit confusing? My mama says some funny things, like, you're sweet as pie. Be as good as gold, and you're the apple of my eye. I've heard 3 idioms already, so here's a good one. You're the apple of my eye. Sometimes I'm not sure what Mama's words mean, but I really love the way she whispers sweet dreams. I wonder if my mama knows how much I love her words. She says a lot of special things, though some are just absurd. Absurd means just silly, right? Crazy. And here's a little side note. It says, many years ago, the pupil of the eye was thought to be shaped like an apple. The pupil or the apple of the eye was precious because without it, you couldn't see. So if you look at your eye in the mirror, this black circle in the middle is your pupil. So that's where the idiom, apple of my eye, came from. That little black dot in the middle of your eye. When Mama says this to you, it means you are very precious and important to her. Okay? I'm not going to read every side note because that will give away a lot of the answers of the work that I want you to do on your own, okay? Time flies when you're having fun. And look at the illustration. Time is literally flying in this picture. Time flies when you're having fun, my mama likes to say. I'm not sure what she means, but I like it anyway. I wish that I could fly with time. I'm sure it'd be a blast. I'd tell him when to slow it down and when he could go fast. Now it says, have you ever noticed how fast time seems to pass when you are doing something that you really enjoy? Many ancient people, especially the Romans, said time flies. They used the proverb tempus fugit, which means time flies. When does time seem to move fast for you? Does time ever seem to stand still? So does it seem like since we've been away from school, time is moving so slow? Or does it seem like I'm having a blast, time is flying by, it's already April? Might be different for different people, right? Have you heard this one before from your parents? Money doesn't grow on trees. My mama likes to say, I'm not sure what she means, but I like it anyway. Just think of how funny it would be to pick a dollar from a tree. I could not stop at picking one. I'd pick until I had a ton. I'll come back and read this later after you've done your assignment. What does that mean if somebody says money doesn't grow on trees? Reach for the stars, my mama likes to say. I'm not sure what she means, but I like it anyway. I need to find the tallest tree and stretch myself out far. With just a little help, I know I'll reach a star. And there, look, his cat's reaching too. Aw. Love makes the world go round, my mama likes to say. I'm not sure what she means, but I like it anyway. Everyone should do their share so the world will never stop. My mama does her part by loving me a lot. Oh, here we go. It's raining cats and dogs. My mama likes to say. I'm not sure what she means, but I like it anyway. Cats and dogs up in the sky? I haven't caught one yet. I hope that when I do, I can keep it as a pet. I'll read this one since I already gave you the answer for cats and dogs. It says, you probably heard this idiom when it was raining really hard. It goes back to the 16th century when thatched roofs, or roofs made of straw, were common. So this is from a very long time ago. Many animals stayed on the roof to keep warm as the straw roofs retained heat. They kept heat. During heavy rains, the straw got slippery and the animals would slide or jump off of the roof and go find someplace dry to stay. Anybody looking out the window from inside the house would think that cats and dogs were falling from the sky. Another theory is that thunder and lightning represents a cat and a dog fight. Or perhaps it came from mythology, so a myth, where a cat was thought to influence the weather and a dog was a symbol of the wind. Next time there's a storm, imagine that it's a cat and a dog fight. That's cool. I did not know that about the roofs in the 16th century. That makes sense where the idiom came from. Look, a little sign. It says, don't step in the poodle. Not the puddle, the poodle. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. My mama likes to say. I'm not sure what she means, but I like it anyway. I make a deal with the bed bugs, and every single night, I let them snuggle next to me if they promise not to bite. And look at. So this is an idiom. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Look at the background of his room. What do you see in the poster on his wall? You see Michigan? The Great Lakes? I wonder if this author was from Michigan and they wanted to show the poster from Michigan and those Great Lakes. Very cool. We know that, right? Here's a good one. Cat got your tongue? My mama likes to say. I'm not sure what she means, but I like it anyway. My cat has never tried to take my tongue away, but if he did, he'd find that it can stretch a long, long way. And look at the picture, they're so silly. This one maybe not, it won't be so familiar. Let's see. If the shoe fits, wear it. Or some people just say, if the shoe fits. My mama likes to say, I'm not sure what she means, but I like it anyway. I won't wear shoes that are too big or shoes that are too small. If it were up to me, I wouldn't wear shoes at all. And look who's got his shoes on. Ooh, we talked about this one before. Well, let me show you the picture first. What do you think that idiom is? What's that illustration representing? Is this what you guessed? I have eyes in the back of my head. My mama likes to say, I'm not sure what she means, but I like it anyway. Mamas can see everything. They have 2 pairs of eyes. When you think they're not watching, you might just be surprised. And look at what he's doing. He's up to no good, stealing cookies from the cookie jar. You guys, this is my favorite one. Does anyone remember my favorite idiom? I'll show you the picture, see. What is it? Hold your horses. My mama likes to say, I'm not sure what she means, but I like it anyway. Mama must think I'm really strong. Horses weigh a ton. I'd rather have the horse hold me. That seems a lot more fun. So what do I mean when I say hold your horses? Or if your parents say hold your horses, what does that mean? This is a cute one. When life hands you lemons, make lemonade. My mama likes to say, I'm not sure what she means, but I like it anyway. If life gives me lemons, I'll squeeze them good and hard. Then add some sugar, stir it up, and sell it in my yard. Man, I wish I could be outside with my friends right now making lemonade on that beautiful summer day. Doesn't that look so lovely? Soon, right? Soon. This is a cute one. Look at this picture. What's happening here? The label. And she's given him a spoonful of medicine. Laughter is the best medicine. My mama likes to say, I'm not sure what she means, but I like it anyway. I sure hope mama's right, and the next time I'm ill, I'll get a dose of laughter and not some awful pill. Aw. I love you, honey, my mama likes to say. I know exactly what she means. She shows me every day. I'm sure your mama says some special things too. Use this page to write the things your mama says to you. Isn't that so lovely? So, I want you to write down 3 idioms from the story. You can rewind if you need to and write them down and their literal meaning. If you think of other idioms, which we've talked about before, you guys had some great ideas when we made our class poster. Other idioms that your mama says or that you've heard or you say, you can jot them down too or comment on Google Classroom and leave me a post so we can share all of our idioms. All right, right now I want you guys to pause the video if you are writing down your idioms and their meaning. I'm gonna back up and I am going to read the descriptions so you kind of have your answers from each idiom that we saw. Okay, so I think I didn't read this one. Money grows on trees. So here's the description of where that idiom came from. It says, when someone says this idiom to you, they are really saying that money is hard to come by and you have to work for it. This expression was first used in the United States in the 1750s, a very long time ago. What if money did grow on trees? It sounds like fun, but what would we do if a tornado came along and shredded up an entire crop? Or imagine a whole orchard of budding bills besieged by bugs or birds. What would we do then? I think it's a good thing that money is made at the Bureau of Engraving and Printing in Washington, D.C. You can go there and see how it's made. Even though it's referred to as paper money, it's actually 75% cotton and 25% linen. So cotton and linen are like what our clothes are made out of. A lot of our clothes. Did you know that the average dollar bill only lasts 15 to 18 months? Wow. Do you think money would last that long if it grew on trees? How many dollar bills do you think you could pick in 1 hour? Which president's portrait appears on the $1 bill? I think there's a little bit of an answer there for you. Washington, George Washington. It's really interesting. A dollar bill only lasts 15 to 18 months. That's, just a little bit longer than a year before it gets kind of ruined. I had no idea. All right, reach for the stars. This idiom tells you to go after the things you want. It suggests that if you stretch yourself mentally, it's your mind, and physically, your body, you will attain your goals. Think of all the times you stood on your tiptoes and could reach just a little bit further. What do you think, his name is Ivan Shchetskrivin, a Russian author, meant when he said, if we sit in the mud and reach for the stars? What do you think he meant when he said that? We sit in the mud and reach for the stars. Lots to think about. Okay, love makes the world go round. I love this. Science tells us that gravity pulling the Earth and the other planets towards the sun is what makes the world go round. This expression doesn't mock science, which means like make fun of science, but it simply is saying that love is what makes our lives on Earth successful and rewarding. Gravity's pull is very strong, but love, if it could be measured, is even stronger. Love Makes the World Go Round may have been an old French song. Some people credit the author Charles Dickens with first writing it down. Many songs are about love, and this saying has been used many times in songs, titles, and lyrics. Some people have funny ways of finishing up this proverb by saying things like, "And so does a bump in the head," or "But laughter keeps us all from getting dizzy." Which ending do you like? Or don't you like a funny ending at all? Love makes the world go round, but laughter keeps us from getting dizzy. Interesting. All right, I read The Raining Cats and Dogs. Sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite. It says, if you lived in the 1800s, you might have slept on a rope bed. This was a wood frame with ropes strung across to hold up the mattress. Over time, the ropes would loosen, making the bed very uncomfortable. Tightening the ropes with a T-shaped tool called a bed wrench made the bed comfortable again and resulted in the expression of sleeping tight. Sleep tight. Cute. The mattress was made up of straw, leaves, pine needles, and other things that bugs loved to munch on. So bed bugs, a bug similar to fleas, were often found in beds and would sometimes bite. When your mama says this to you, she is hoping that nothing will interfere with you getting a good night's sleep. What kind of deal would you make with your bed bugs? Would you let them sleep with you if they promised to make your bed in the morning? Can you imagine having a mattress that was made of straw, like hay, leaves, and pine needles? You think that'd be very comfortable? I don't know. I think I'd prefer my bed that I have right now. Cat got your tongue? This expression is another way of saying, why are you so quiet? It was first heard and became popular in the United States and Britain in the 19th century, but no one is quite sure when it originated. Some people speculate that it came about because cats are so quiet. Others think that it's because if a cat really had your tongue, it would be impossible to speak. So if you've been quiet, or if you ask somebody something and they can't tell you, like they don't know the answer, they don't respond, you might hear them say, or you might say, cat got your tongue? All right, if the shoe fits, wear it. In the 1700s, people used to say, if the cap fits, put it on. At some point, it changed to, if the slipper fits, wear it. Maybe it changed because of the well-known story Cinderella. Whether it's a cap, slipper, or shoe, the meaning is the same. You should accept a statement that applies to you. When someone says you are special, I hope you wear it well. So if they describe something that is similar to you, then you could say, if the shoe fits, wear it. You wear it proud. Eyes in the back of my head. We talked about this, and you guys know. Does it ever seem like your mama has an extra pair of eyes? Or your teacher? I have always thought my mom had an extra pair of eyes and some spare ones. Having eyes in the back of your head means to be very alert or to sense things without having to see them. This idiom is very old and dates back to Roman times. It appears in Platypus's play, Aulularian, trying my best here, written approximately 210 BC. That is thousands of years ago, very long time ago. My favorite, hold your horses. In the 1800s, a carriage driver would have to pull back on the reins to get his team of horses to slow down or stop. This is called holding your horses. In the 1840s, this idiom was expanded to include people. When your mama says hold your horses, try imagining your horse and someone is pulling on your reins. Maybe it will help you to slow down and be more patient. Slow down. Wait a minute, right? Be more patient. All right, when life hands you lemons, make lemonade. Andrew Carnegie first said, when fate hands us lemons, try to make lemonade. Lemons are very sour. Have you ever just eaten a bite out of a lemon? Very sour. You don't usually eat it like we do oranges or other, or like grapefruit, other types of citrus. Lemons are very sour, and yet they are used to make something very sweet and delicious, lemonade. This idiom suggests that if we should find a difficult situation, we can turn it into something good. Can you think of a time when you took a bad situation and turned it into something good? And look, there's a lemonade recipe. It says, in a large pitcher, combine 2 cups of sugar, 2/3 a cup lemon peel cut into little strips, so it's about 4 lemons worth, 1.5 cups hot water, and you stir it until the sugar dissolves. You're gonna refrigerate until it's very cold, and then stir in cold water, 4 cups of cold water, and 1 1/4 cup lemon juice. You can pour over ice to serve, and serve with a lemon slice. Yum. And I see fractions in that recipe, huh? Just like we've been working on in math. All right, I think this is the last one. Yep, it is. Laughter is the best medicine. Have you ever noticed how great you feel after a good laugh? Do you guys have any good jokes that you can share on Google Classroom? I think we could all use a good laugh right now. This expression implies that laughter can take away the pain and discomfort of an illness. Realizing the medical benefits of laughter, some hospitals have clowns or humor rooms filled with comic books and funny movies to encourage their patients to laugh. Tell your mom and dad that laughing may be good for their hearts. A study done by cardiologists at the University of Maryland Medical Center suggests that laughter may even help minimize heart disease. Try watching a really funny movie the next time you're sick. Your cheeks and your tummy may ache from laughing, but you might just discover that laughter really is the best medicine. Okay, so there you guys go. You have your job to do. I hope you enjoyed this book. I love idioms, and you guys leave a comment on Google Classroom if you have any other idioms to share, or if you have a joke that you can tell that will make us all laugh. Because you know what? Why not? We all need a good laugh, right? All right, goodbye, guys. I miss you. Take care.